I wanted to start with Jill, and just for you to give us a little context. How did this work start? So how did you get embedded in LAPD? What was this homicide report about, and how did that inspire you or cause you to want to write this book?
You know, it's a little hard to remember, but at the risk of talking too much about the LA Times, I grew up at the LA Times. I started the LA Times. I had a few short-term jobs after college. I came from the Seattle Times, and I was in my mid-20s. And I came, in fact, right after the riots. And I was sort of in my formative years in the craft, and I came at a time when the LA Times was really known, as it still is, for being a writer's paper. And what does that mean? I can imagine some of the editors in the room are rolling their eyes. It does mean that when you try to edit the writers, they say, "Don't touch my art." But it also means that the school of journalism at the LA Times is really getting out there. It's a street trade at the LA Times. You get out there, you talk to people, you walk the streets, you see things with your own eyes, you do observational reporting. I really learned that through years and years of local news reporting at the LA Times. And I'm sure a lot of people in a lot of fields feel this these days, that there are these kind of, you know, it's a little bit about what I talk about in dealing with the detectives in my book. There are these crafts that we learn over 10 or 20 years, and they change. And today we live in a world of aggregating and replicating and repeating other people's journalism and short bits on the internet. And it's hard to explain to people that you feel like there's something really important that's lost in there, the really hard work of going out in the rough, of encountering people who may not be happy to see you, and spending lots and lots of time being confused, being lost out in the world, and then coming back to tell about it. And that, you know, more than anything else, I think the homicide report was about that. I think this book is about that.